Alrighty folks, time for a little collection update. Time for something completely different. Been going hard and heavy with the metal, which I love. But I think out of my last like 12 videos or so, aside from the Deep Purple and Rolling Stones review, it's been all metal all the time. So I've had some blues rock albums piling up, so I need to make a video on these. I got about a dozen here. Need to get the video out of the way before this video turns into a half hour, and I'm already gonna probably lose a couple subscribers for doing this one anyway. So let's get right into it. This is gonna be blues rock and adjacent. Aerosmith, Honkin on Bobo. It's from like 2004. Aerosmith did a bunch of blues covers. The song selections themselves are really good. I wasn't planning on getting this. This just ended up being one of those, you know, it's cheap and there's flat rate shipping, so give it a shot. Yeah, like I said, the song selection is really good. The playing is good. It's Aerosmith. They grew up on the blues. But man, it's got that 2000 era Aerosmith production, and it is so distracting. These are old school blues tunes. Just read the hype sticker. Blues done Aerosmith style. Includes Baby Please Don't Go, Stop Messing Around, Roadrunner. And these are old blues standards, and that modern production is just so distracting. And then next up we got Jack Bruce, Willpower. This one's a little bit of a stretch here, putting this in the blues rock, because this is actually pretty mellow. This is a 20-year retrospective from 1968 to 1988, but it's pretty mellow overall. And there's some good stuff in there. Of course, Jack Bruce got a great voice. Nothing in the booklet except for lyrics and credits, because it's all taken from various solo albums throughout the years. He got a solo version of White Room on here. It's good. If you're a Jack Bruce fan, you definitely want to check it out. If you're not a Jack Bruce fan, you should probably skip it. Then we got the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. This is like from 1966, I think. Again, this is these guys just playing old blues standards, and they're doing really well. But this is like old school blues. I mean, well, like I said, 1966. Yeah, I mean, think like John Mayall and the Blues Breakers in that style. Then we got this one, Mark Daly, Nothing to Lose. This is blues rock, hard rock, pub rock. Saw this guy and his band. Of course, I meant to look it up and now I'm drawing a blank. It's a band called the Black Eagles, the Black Falcons. Sorry, Mark, I can't remember. But it was Mark Daly and the Black Eagles. And they opened up for the Darkness out of Northern Ireland, I believe. If I got that wrong, my apologies. But yeah, they were really good, so I thought I'd support them. Bought a EP, although I think most of their stuff was EPs. Then we have Fleetwood Mac, Boston Blues. This is from 1970, if I believe. Yeah. Uh-oh, looks like I got some missing teeth there. Don't fall out of disc. Looks like I have missing teeth back here, and this did fall out. It's always with the double CDs, because you can't replace those, can you? So yeah, this one's really good. It's got them doing some Fleetwood Mac tunes, and then it's got them doing some covers. And they're doing Black Magic Woman on here. And you got Oh Well, Rattlesnake Shake, Red Hot Mama, the Green Manalishi. Good stuff. Early Fleetwood Mac. We got Foghat. It's called Road Cases. This was like recorded in another one missing teeth. Jesus. I think this was recorded in 2010. I knew about this album, but I didn't think that Lonesome Dave Peverett was on it. So I never got around to getting it. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds really good. You can tell there's Lonesome Dave's lost a little bit in his voice. The band's playing a little slower, but they're really tight. And so it's got I Just Want to Make Love to You, Driving Wheel, Chevrolet, Soaking the Bone, Sweet Home Chicago, Rock Your House, It Hurts Me Too, Bad Lovin', Fool for the City, Slow Ride. So a good mixture in there. It's not your typical 1970s Foghat live album set list. And then also it's got 2 bonus tracks on here, studio tracks, Angel of Mercy and Tear You Down. I'll tell you what, if those tracks had been on an album and it was in the 70s when Foghat was in their heyday, those would have been radio hits all over them. I mean, they're right in there with like Stone Blue. I was surprised at how good those songs were. I mean, like I said, you listening to them, you're just like, holy smokes, man. These things have been released in the 70s. They would have been massive hits. Then we got Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. Now, I knew about the Aztecs, well, the name, but I did not know that Billy Thorpe sang with the Aztecs. I mean, we all know Billy Thorpe. Well, we all old farts know Billy Thorpe. Children of the Sun. So yeah, and then I saw a video of Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs, and it was, I think it was off of this album. I think it was Mama. Which this is called Live at Sunbury. I think this is, and when he's talking, it sounds like it's a couple of days. So I'm guessing that this was like a outdoor festival. And they recorded over a couple of days. This stuff came out in the early 70s. Yeah, that definitely looks like a Australian Woodstock type atmosphere. So yeah, it was really good, heavy blues, bordering hard rock, kind of like in the vein of the Foghat. I don't know if I showed that picture. I think I did. But yeah, CC Rider, Bebopalula, like I said, Mama, Rock Me Baby. Some killer guitar work on there. Speaking of killer guitar work, we got Johnny Winter captured live. I mean, if it's live, Johnny Winter is going to be good. This is his band. Floyd Radford, Randy Joe Hobbs and Richard Hughes. Recorded live, Swing Auditorium, San Diego Sports Arena, Oakland Coliseum. Weird. There's 3 different venues and only 6 songs. But it's got Boney Maroney, Roll With Me, Rock and Roll People. It's all over now. Highway 61 revisited, Sweet Papa John. Then we got Yardbirds, On Air, original BBC recording, ton of stuff on there, 27 songs. I won't read all those. Yardbirds are one of those bands I always think that I kind of like, but just a little. And then I hear them and I'm like, man, why don't you have more Yardbirds stuff? This is like the evolution of the blues. You'll have to pause that and zoom in for the Yardbirds family tree. So this is like the evolution from the Paul Butterfield Blues Band and John Mayall and the Blues Breakers to the Yardbirds. More commercial, for lack of a better word, blues. But yeah, there's tons of good stuff. I Ain't Got You, I'm Not Talking, Heart Full of Soul, I've Been Wrong, Too Much Monkey Business. I said 27 tracks, tons of stuff on there. And last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend, Rory Gallagher. It's a 3-disc set just called Blues. Awesome stuff. I mean, if you're a guitar aficionado and you don't know Rory Gallagher, you're doing yourself a great disservice. I would maybe not start with this album, this set, because the first disc on this is just like straight up blues. If I remember correctly, the majority of this is recorded live. So like I said, the first disc is just straight up blues. The second disc is like very acoustic, stripped down. And then the last disc is your typical Rory Gallagher blues with the rock element mixed in. So yeah, I would say if you want to start with Rory Gallagher, Irish Tour 74 is definitely the way to go. But you can't go wrong with Live in Europe either. You really can't go wrong with live Rory Gallagher, period. I mean, his studio stuff is great too, but the man was just a different kind of beast when it came to playing live. Alrighty folks, I tried to whip through those pretty quickly, so hopefully that wasn't too painful. You guys have a good one.